Yo, what's up, King? How you doing, brother? You at work today? You on my speaker? Alright, brother. I won't say anything wild unless someone says something wild to me first. You're off today? Alright, nice. Obviously, I am too. I'm not rocking scrubs and I'm not in the hospital. Just making breakfast, eggs and bacon. Nice. I just had some protein pancakes and some bacon. I'm gonna do a workout after a little live here. Get my dishes done first, but figure it's a new month. Watch hours have completely started over, so you gotta start grinding. First thing. What's your scent of the day? I'm off to tell my supervisor when the last met me. Well, don't let them take too much advantage of you, brother. Like when I was young and I was, for that 3 months, when I was working 4 16s and an 8 on Friday and sometimes another 8 on Saturday, that's before I figured out exactly how taxes worked. There's a certain point where you're making less for that overtime than you are for your straight time. So once I figured that out, I didn't do that anymore. Didn't put nothing on, man. Come on now, brother. Fragrance influencer, you gotta be rocking something. I'm only scheduled for 4 days. But that's what, 4 8s, right? You work 4 p to midnight. I needed another 8 hours to do full time this week. Might have to take a double. Now they're paying you overtime for that double, right? Because after so many hours, it's still overtime. I mean, it's over that time in a shift, like shift differential or something. Keep switching my schedule every week. That ain't cool. Man, we got a slow stream today. It's all right though. Yeah, I'm making sure. All right, cool. Yeah, I've not done any content today other than this. What's up, Grim? Yo, what's up, Diego? How you doing, brother? Everyone in school? Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've done no content yet today other than this. I was going to do a scent of the day video, but I've not picked the scent of the day yet. I might just do one on stream and maybe I'll do a full-length video about it. I'm thinking about rocking Wild Card, Lafayette Street from Bond Number 9 clone. Scent of the day is Goldfield & Banks Silky Woods Extra 8. First time wearing it since I bought it from Scent Bar. Nice. What are you thinking of it so far? My vid taking long to upload. I uploaded it last night. Damn, it's still uploading? I remember I had that problem before I got the internet. Shit. Yeah, I was like, this is like a 45-second short. What do you mean it's going to take 5 hours to upload? Yeah, that was rough. How are you, bestie? Well, I don't know if we're besties, but I'm good, man. How you doing? Smells good. Really right up your alley, Grim. Alright, I'll have to look into that. Has some mood, but it's not strong. It could be strong as long as it's not funky, fecal barnyard oud. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do me a favor, run up the likes a little bit. Do you have diabetes? Yes, I do. I'm type 1 diabetic. Actually, my pod just ran out of insulin when I started my dishes, so after I do these dishes, I'm gonna have to change my pod. Is it hard to live with diabetes? Because my grandma got diagnosed yesterday. It definitely is. Let me read this next one. I'll talk to you about it. It smells similar to Arabian's Tonka by Montal. I have not rocked Arabian's Tonka. I'm too afraid to rock it to work because it's so damn nuclear. I don't want to give everybody an asthma attack or exacerbate their COPD. Now, yes, as far as diabetes, yes, it is. It's very difficult. And I'll show you some of my issues right now from having diabetes. So, I have something called Dupuytren's, which diabetics get. Well, for starters, I had frozen shoulder, and they say it was from diabetes. Now, I also had other issues, but I had to have 4 different procedures because of frozen shoulder on top of not taking time off from my workouts. So I'd take 3 years off from my workouts, but I had to have 2 manipulations under anesthesia. I had a severe, moderate ulnar nerve lesion to where they had to, I don't know if y'all can see that scar, but they had to cut into here to move my ulnar nerve from around my elbow and stitch it into my bicep. I had to have a shoulder surgery, arthroscopic shoulder surgery, to where they could cut away that capsule. It was so tight, and my chest was like so, like I hit chest so hard, but I also hit back and everything. I thought it would have balanced, but apparently everything got pulled forward. So they had to cut this capsule loose to where it could come back. I still don't have good movement, and everything's tight and locks up. That's from diabetes. Now, Dupuytren's, I don't know if you can see this finger. Like, I don't know if you can see all these knots in my hand. It's drawing my hands like this, to where I can't do this. You see that big gap right there? That's from being diabetic. Also, I was blind in this eye. Had a detached retina from being diabetic. They had to do an eye surgery. I was going blind in this eye. They had to go in and do a surgery on that. I've also had laser on both eyes. And then recently I went blind in this eye again. So they were sticking a needle in there to shoot some kind of medicine in there to help keep me from going blind again, I guess. So, yeah, those are some of the issues from being diabetic. It sucks. And then having to do this shit all the time. I did spring cleaning. Now my house smells like food. Food smells good though. Gourmand gang, baby. It's vanilla, powdery, balsamic sweet. Okay, I got you. I want to get Arabian Tonka, but I don't know if it's redundant if I got Instant Crush. Yeah, I don't know, brother. I've not smelled Instant Crush. What's up, bro? Yo, what's up, Uncle B? King Arabian Tonka is very different from Instant Crush. Yeah, Diego would know on that one, brother. So right now I'm about to put a new insulin pod on. Another fun thing of being diabetic. You put these on your arm and you end up hitting the side of a door and it knocks it off. So then there's a wasted one. This shit is like $350 a month for this shit. So then you waste them and then you have to pay more. Basically, you'd have to order another 3-month supply when you run out early, and they'll give you a hard time because we just gave you some. So your $350 turns into $700 a month. Yeah, being diabetic sucks. Diego, you ever thought of doing content? I told Diego he needs to. They're both sweet, but Arabian Tonka is slightly darker for sure. Yeah, Diego knows way more than me. I just have a bunch of stuff. My thing is this too, though. I don't mind getting in front of a camera. That one's not for everybody. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have. Hey, bro, you already know you got support. You got a subscriber with me. I'm sure King will be a subscriber. I'm sure everybody who jumps on the lives, they all know you. I say you should go for it. It could turn into kind of passive income for you later. I thought about doing some frag content, but I'm too private of a person, I guess. Hey, brother, I mean, I recommend everybody do it. Because if you see the things that are making money out here, as long as you come with something that is of value, man, people are making money off of bullshit out here. Like that one lady I saw on TikTok. She spent who knows how long sitting there basically collecting donations. Because people would send her the stickers and she would just repeat what she got. Puffy, 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 puffy heart, puffy heart, puffy heart. And it's like $20, $20, $20 is basically like what it was. I don't even know how much the shit costs, but that's all she did, man. Ice, 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 ice cream, ice cream. If they send her 5 ice creams, it'd be ice, 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 ice. Ice cream hurts my teeth. People are paying for that, man. You might as well go ahead and get in there and get paid, brother. I remember people were saying how the diabetic strips you got to pay for, but COVID vaccine is free is crazy. We don't need vaccine, but diabetic need their strips. Oh, absolutely, man. They're giving Narcan out for free. But boy, if you can't afford your insulin, your ass is gonna be dead in a day and a half. You can't live without insulin. I'll support my boy Diego. Absolutely, it's an investment, Diego. Yes, it sure is. This hobby is not cheap. You got that right. If I were to ever get sponsored, I'd be hooking you all up. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, there's so much nonsense that is getting. Now, I will say this: if you're not a good-looking woman, it's gonna be that much harder because you got simps everywhere who are like, "Oh, she got boobs. Take my money." Like, it's not that easy for us men, but you can still do it, bro. I'm doing it. I'm grinding towards 1,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Grim, there's so much stuff I want to get. Shit, you and me both, brother. Bet Uncle B, absolutely. Y'all know you got a support system here with our Fragcom within Fragcom. Like, our smaller community is going to support each other. Creed Ventus Cologne, PDM Haltane, Incense, Suave, Matiere, Privé. Not heard of that one. I just got Rasasi Darige in the mail today. What do you think of that one? I watched a guy with 32,000 subs, and he said he gets 30 to 50 new Dupes sent to him weekly for free. That is wild to me, but I believe it. He had a basket full of dupes he hasn't even reviewed yet. I bet. And I know, like, some people, like Scented Paradise, he's reached out to brands. And so now he has deals where they're sending him stuff. And it's no shade on Scented at all. But he doesn't even have 150 subs yet. And he's got that kind of a thing going on. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's money. Only sprayed it in the air so far on my way out, but so far so good. Sweet and fresh, nice. That's fucking wild to me. But that's what I'm saying, man. People are out there doing it. Bro, I'm an idiot. Y'all see I'm an idiot. Y'all see that I don't have a developed nose like that. And I am over 900 subscribers right now. If I can do it, y'all, with your knowledge, y'all could definitely do it. Well, you have to reach out to some of them or have a TikTok, Instagram following. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I feel like if he's doing it, I could definitely do it. I could be like, bro, I'm almost at 1,000 subs. But, I don't know. I don't ever want to feel like people think, oh, he got it for free. His opinion has been bought. Because I'll never do that. I'll reach out to brands after I get my camera. Well, I mean, you have more subs than Scented Paradise, brother, and he's doing it. I say, if that's your goal and that's your plan, I say go ahead and do it. Grim, sell me your Creed Aventus cologne. Hell nah, sir. I like my Creed Aventus cologne. We might have to make that the scent of the day now. I think I want to get at least a 10 ml today. I'm going to probably order up a 10 ml or something. There are people that are against free bottles at all costs and others that are about the shill. I'm in the middle. The capitalist in me just can't hate the next man's hustle. Right, and that's the thing. Like, as long as you say, hey, they sent me this shit for free, and then you're very honest with your review, I think, like, yeah, don't knock my hustle. Like, I do put in time and energy into this, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're completely honest and let people know. Now, you can't just get stuff for free left and right and then say everything's good. You can't do that. You're going to be a lying ass. Hold up, y'all. Let me mix up my pre here. My kitchen is smoky because of the bacon. God, I love some good bacon. I heard working with department stores is the way to go. You don't have to worry about bad-mouthing anything you don't like. And that might be how it is, too. Me, personally, I'm going to be honest. If I don't like it, I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to sit there and tell people I am. My word and my integrity, that means something to me. Never heard of a department store giving out free bottles? Yeah, I've not looked into anything. I just know that I see people who have less of a following doing it to the point where I'm like, maybe I should think about it. But at the same time, I'm still having fun with it. I don't want to start getting into, you have to do this review today. Like, well, what if I didn't get my workout in and I didn't get sleep and I was clapping cheeks all morning? Like, you know, what about that? The perfume box will send anybody free bottles, though. Yeah, so I've heard the perfume box, and there was another one where I was about to order something, and they had a thing like their affiliate marketing program. I'm like, should I fill this out? And I almost did, and I'm like, nah. Now you know you can't clap cheeks all morning. Bro, when I get back on my TRT like I'm supposed to, since it's been over a year that I've had any, bro, my sex drive is through the roof. Through the roof. It is not fair to the women. It is not. It's crazy. But like if it was all that, plus I need my workout, plus it's a work day, you know, it's a 12-hour shift. TRT lowered your sex drive? No. So I'm officially supposed to be on TRT, and the reason that I got myself tested was because I was like, I had a girl over, and I was just like, no interest in sex. And I thought, what the hell is going on? That ain't me at all. That is not me. Like when my levels were normal, through the roof, like 5-6 times a day. And then when I had women over and it's like, could care less, I knew there was a problem. So I got tested, and it was like 40. The lower level of normal was 200, whichever parameter that was. It was 200. I was 40. So they're like, nah, that can't be right. We're going to recheck it. It was 19. Like that's almost a woman. So at that point, they're like, yeah, you need TRT. So they put me on TRT. That first night, I'm glad I had a woman over because, man, 3 a.m., I woke up standing straight up, ready to rock. So being on TRT gets me back to my normal. A lot of dudes go through something like that at one point in their lives. Yeah, but mine, like, completely dropped off. I feel blah, low energy, but have twin kids, and I was sleep deprived for years. Still get the steel banana, though. It's not that it doesn't get there. It's just that I have no interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, Olfactory has Roja Elysium for 168, 3.4 ounce. Hey, that's a deal. That's a nice fragrance. I mean, I'm sure you've already smelled it though, right? Definitely a good one. I got nothing but interest. My old lady says my testosterone is fine. Yeah, I know after a year, because I'm supposed to do 1 ml every other week. So I'm short 26 doses. More than that, actually, because we're in April. Yeah, I've smelled it. Wish it lasted longer. I can't quite remember how long I got out of it, but I was not disappointed. Go get the test, bro. Get some gains. Absolutely. Because for me, like, I could tell my mood, like, I don't even like to work out anymore. I used to love to work out. I don't even like it anymore. That's not me. I know my numbers are in the toilet. Diego, that's why I buy clones right there. I only loved it in prison. Wait, what? Oh, loved it in prison. And right after I got out. Yeah, but I mean, you've seen what I looked like before I started working out, right? Like, I looked like a damn anorexic crackhead. And I used to have to fight all the time, like all the time. So once I started putting size on, I don't know, that and the attention from women, you get way more attention, but you're married, right? So you don't necessarily need that. But for me, I still like doing it. Like, I like to go out and feel like I'll walk through a brick wall and I'll beat the brakes off you if you look at me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I got back into working out in November. I'm in the best shape I've been since high school. Hell yeah, brother. Yep. I'm about to get in there and kill me a workout. My fat ass done put on way too much weight, and I've been slacking off way too long. But I'm in constant pain, too. Right now, my neck feels like it's going to snap right here, and all in my shoulder. You can't hear it, but it's popping. Bones are rubbing over bones. Gangsta Grim. Yes, sir. Sin of the day, Grim. I've not picked one. I'm thinking... I was about to do a video on this, so I might rock this, and I might do the video after my workout. It's true. Yeti, sometimes the dupes are much better than the OG. I don't know. So I have, let's see. Hold up. Let me grab it. I'm just curious. I've not smelled them side by side since I got it. Hold on. So, supposed to be the same. Pain is another reason I hate working out. I don't mind the pain. That, to me, that's a good pain. Part of my problem is, like, if I had something that hurt too much, I would go down the street to Walmart. I'd get a brace or something to, like, tighten it up in here so I could still do the work. I never gave myself time to heal. Did you have some type of accident? Why are you in pain? Yes, I've had numerous surgeries. I've had two manipulations under anesthesia. I had to get my ulnar nerve moved from around my elbow, stitched into my bicep. I've had a phone ringing. I've had a motorcycle accident, so I have a clavicle, broken clavicle, 3 cracked ribs. So everything up here just gets tight. I have muscle knots, constant muscle spasms. Like, I have a muscle knot right there. I can feel it. Like, I used to get dry needle therapy twice a week. Then they started hooking a TENS unit up to the needles as they were in there to electrocute the little muscle knots to try to relax everything. Got a nerve damaged wrist. Can't even do push-up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's my wrist cracking. That's the FOMO dupe. Yes, a Fragheads Asylum. And I didn't plan on spraying this, so I'm gonna go tester strip on these, I guess. You can tell they're close, but off the atomizer, definitely I can tell the quality difference in the Elysium for sure. There's about $10 worth of sprays. I mean, just quality. For real quality. This one just smells like a much higher quality. Yeah, I was doing 300 push-ups a night though before all this crap. I was doing 6 sets of 50. What was the other one you were holding? Oh, I read that. I want to try the Montclair fragrance with the light up bottle. King, that bottle is customizable with the text. Nice. Well, I guess since this is a slow stream and it's because all the kids are in school, I guess I'm not getting the trolls at least. It smells very green, goes for about 210. Does it smell as green as this looks? What was the fragrance that got you into collecting? So my first niche was Parfums de Marly Layton. And when I got, like, I saw the price and I'm like, holy shit, I don't know that I want to do that, but I think it was FedEx Fearless I was watching, and he's like, if you don't know, you need to check into this. So I'm like, and I found it for way cheaper. I mean, still in the hundreds of dollars range, but I bought it. And I was like, damn, cologne can smell this good. So then every once in a while I'd walk by the place I go to still, A&R Perfumes, and I'd see something and I'd be like, all right, let me smell it. And it smelled good. I'd get it. Then I realized, like, damn, I got like 15 bottles. I guess I kind of like collecting colognes, and then I just kept going. That's on Montclair. It's kind of rare to get the LED one on discounters. And it would have to be like not necessarily as customizable, right? Since it's customized text, because it'd be whatever they got, not whatever you want. Side Effect was the one that got me obsessed. Side Effect. See, and everyone loves Side Effect, and I'm not saying it's bad. I just feel like it's overhyped. It's good. No shade on the fact that it's good. Let's do an app. You can customize it. So you can buy it on a discounter if you find it and then customize it from there. Hey, Grim, my bad. Didn't realize you were live. Oh, you're good, brother. No worries. Side Effect smells good. Comes off very sweet on my skin. Maybe I should do Side Effect today. I don't like to review something if I don't have a full bottle of it, though. So I would hate to do Side Effect and not be able to do a video on it. In retrospect, I feel it's probably overhyped, but back then I just didn't know any better. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, man, it is good. No hate, it's good. But I just feel like when people are talking Initio, it's always Side Effect, and it's like, I mean, it's alright. Initio Oud for greatness. You and that Oud. I like Absolute Aphrodisiac. I just wish that it did project better. Yeah, I think we're going full house. When I think of initial, I think Ood for Greatness. Man, it's so bad with side effect that when I made my video of Absolute Aphrodisiac, I had to leave an outtake in because I started it off by, today we're going over initio side effect. And then I'm like, that's how hyped it is that I said the wrong damn thing, knowing I don't even have a full bottle. I think side effect is way too overrated. It is, but it is good. It's not like Nitro Red. At least side effect is good. It's just not, what I thought it was going to be based on hype. You know what? Even though I'm doing a home workout, we're gonna put one on the back too, because this stuff smells so good. Oh, my neck. People go crazy over Nitro Red. I never tried it. Don't waste your money. Don't do it. It is not good. What fragrance did I just sprayed? Game of Spades Wild Card from Joe Milano. Very, very good stuff. I've not smelled Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street. They say this is a clone of it, and they say it performs better. I don't know. I do know I get at least 10 to 12 hours with this, though, and it's super nice, and I've definitely gotten plenty of compliments with this one. Man, these early lives during the week, not a lot of people. Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street is $228 on Olfactory Factory. Yes, Olfactory Factory is one of my go-tos, man. They got good deals for sure. Is Nitro Red really that bad? I've heard it's like a more fruity Eros. Well, I think it's supposed to be fruity Invictus. It's horrible. It sucks. I mean, it's garbage. Now, I will say, I'm gonna add this disclaimer, okay? I bought it because I heard two different people say it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. That's why I got it. That shit ain't no watermelon Jolly Rancher. I barely get any watermelon out of that. And for me, it's very synthetic, headache inducing. I bought it because of the hype. Yes, sir. You and me both. And that's one of my most watched videos. My most watched long form videos was when I basically said that it sucks. But it's because Nitro Red was in the title and people were like, ooh, Nitro Red, a video on it. Let me watch it. Hello, my name, Ratancito Chiquito. What's up? Que tal? Que pasa? Mi amigo. That's what I heard, so I was gonna blind buy it. But no, I probably won't. Yeah, I would not, brother. I definitely would not. It's trash. It's cheap. A lot of people seem to like it. It's cheap. But I wouldn't buy it again, and I damn sure wouldn't recommend it. Bien, bro. Excelente. Azazel, get a sample of it. You'll save yourself money for sure. You'll be like, I shouldn't even waste the money on this sample. I'll probably get another bottle of Cuddlage Island. That's what I just sprayed, actually. Well, you probably saw that. Shit. Glad this is a soft table. There's just so many different fragrances that are amazing. I love this hobby. This hobby and the brotherhood with the fragrance community is actually very cool. Grim top 5 designer fragrances in your collection. Man, you know I'm horrible at these lists. Designer. Definitely Invictus Victory Elixir has to be there. Designers. Yeah, that's tough, man. I think Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche has got to be there. I might have to give it to Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Lait Parfum. JPG Lamel Elixir. JPG is a designer, I believe. I don't think they only do colognes. I don't know, maybe one of the Versace's. I don't know, bro. I can't come up with 5. A la Bestia, Maquinita, Tragamonedas. No clue, my friend. Have you smelled Massage by Zamaya? It's a great LV Imagination clone. I highly recommend it. You on my TV? All right, appreciate you, brother. No, I have not. I have the Joe Milano Game of Spades Full House, so I don't know that I want to buy another clone of the same fragrance, especially not before I have the official fragrance. Someone call me. What, for work? Oud Gang on top? Hell nah. Hoy tu juegas Roadblocks. I do not play Roblox. Oud Gang. Man, I'm outnumbered in this one. Because I know we got King and the Freshie Gang, and then Diego and Scent Realm for Oud. Gourmand Gang lost. Whatever, man. Not in my mind. That's the great thing about this hobby, too, though, man. It's, everyone has their preferences. Oud and Freshie is the same gang. Nah, you can't be stanky and fresh at the same time. Nope. Sorry if I speak a lot of Spanish. No problemo, mi amigo. Nah, Gourmand Gang, it ain't even close. Okay, I'm not outnumbered in here. Alright, yeah, Gourmand Gang on top. Bro, I ain't ever met a woman when you smell delicious act like she don't want some of your Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I'm wearing Oud 2 times in a row. Nothing wrong with that. Conesas, Ecuador. Yeah, bro, I speak very, very little Spanish, and I really don't. It's just some things that I happen to remember from Spanish class like 30 years ago. Well, she want natural gourmand. Not another woman. Huh? What? Well, when you wear gourmand, it don't make you a woman. It makes you edible. Women love snacks, bro. Oud leans slightly on the gourmand side. Yes, absolutely. Way more than fresh. Freshies are for quick picks and casual use. Gourmands are for dates and special occasions. You wouldn't use Hawass Ice for a date, you know? Facts. But I may use... Oh, that's black. I may use Hawass Fire. Hawass Fire is a good one. Have you went back and revisited Fire, Diego? Not yet. I'll give it another wear sometime this week. Oud gives me confidence. Hey, whatever works, man, for sure. Whatever works for you, brother. Because I smell like a true man. And that's fine. But when you ask a lot of women, they don't like the masculine sense. Men like the masculine sense. I mean, depends on what you're wanting to attract, I guess. Just kidding, brother. Oud makes you stand out for sure. And that's true as well. Makes you smell rich and sophisticated. I like a little bit of everything. I'm not going to hate on anyone. Grim throwing shade. Nah, not me, brother. Nah, I'm not going to hate on anyone. Like, I like a lot of everything. The only thing I don't like is fecal barnyard oud. That's it. Sweet oud is fine. I smelled oud for the first time today, and it was terrible. I don't know if it was just the cheap oud or something, but it sucked. My first experience with oud was that damn Haltane, and I already explained what that was. Someone shit in my 2 ml vial. Just bought our Moth Club Day Nuit Untold. I love it. What's that cloning? That means you haven't hit puberty? Oh, shit. Who are you talking to? I done retired puberty. Baccarat Rouge 540 clone. Okay. A lot of women love BR 540. That's a fact. Not you. Okay. I was going to say, my ass done saw puberty 55 years ago. I don't know. My uncle had it when I visited this morning. I didn't read the label. God. Are you stoned or just how your eyes are? No offense, just curious. I've had 2 eye surgeries. I was blind in this eye, blind in this eye. I've had eye surgery on each. Recently, I was blind in this one again. So they've been sticking a needle in this eye once a month for the last 2 months. And I got hit with the corner of a wooden swing when I was a child. So the muscles in this eyelid don't like to work to lift it up. So it droops a little bit unless I'm really focused on it. And then I look like I'm surprised, like, what's going on? So that's what's up with my eyes. A lot of times, that's why I wear these. I'm either going to get accused of being high or people are going to bitch and complain like a pussy. Why are you wearing glasses inside? So, yeah. But I appreciate you not being a douche when asking. Like most people just coming, you're fucking high. You just suck. Like, I love to joke around when I'm comfortable. This is my true personality. Hey, nothing wrong with that, brother. Love to joke around. I figured that. Hey, man, remember me, bro? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do or not, man. But welcome back if you've been here, which apparently you have. Taki's fire. Got you. Oud is only for sophisticated noses. Yeah, I'm not sophisticated. That's nuts, man. Sorry, I didn't know. Hey, no worries, brother. You don't know till you ask, and it's not like I'm out there telling people for no reason. I'm gonna get the surgery though to fix that. I'm gonna look fucking handsome too, boy. Like I'm gonna look good, and ain't nobody gonna think I'm high. People love my eyes because they're hazel. They change colors and shit. So yeah, when I get that surgery, it's a wrap for every dude out there. I'm gonna steal your girl, and your girl. Not really, but it's one thing I've been like self conscious about most of my life. So I can't wait to get that. I like some oud fragrances. Others are just too overpowering and it gives me a headache. As long as they're not barnyardy and fecal, I'm cool. I can rock with some oud. I made the mistake of believing you were high when I first stumbled into the lives a couple weeks ago. I apologize. Hey, no worries, brother. People do all the time. It just depends on how you come at me when you think I'm high. Like when I'm in a vehicle and you think that I'm driving and I'm high, even though I would never live stream and drive, especially not my car. My car is so damn nice. You lost your mind. Think I'm gonna do that. But when you come in and think I'm high, you're a fucking piece of shit, asshole, dickhead. You don't care about nobody but you driving while you're high and fucking live streaming. That's when I have a problem. But when you're like, hey, just curious, man. Like, I don't know if you are cool, if not, whatever. I was sad when I saw Boss in diapers. What? That must mean you get high a lot. I don't think I ever saw somebody high. Shit, I've never been high, and I'm proud of that fact. And that's one reason I get offended when people accuse me of it, because I've never, ever. I'm talking to Azazel. No, he's probably seen people high. It doesn't mean that he's been high. Like, people see people high all the time, and they're just like you can barely open your eyes. And that's why people think I'm high, because this eye looks like I'm like half awake. I also don't sleep. Balls and Diapers is a movie. I got you. I also ordered Armaf Limoni. It's supposed to be a clone of 2LV mix, so I guess not really a clone. So like a hybrid. Recovering addict here. 5 years clean. Hell yeah, brother. I support your sobriety too, man. It's hard to get clean and stay clean. So congrats to you for that. I was a good kid. I never done drugs. And no judgment for me on anybody who does. I know someone right now who has thrown his life away from it, and I judge him because I feel like, bro, you've seen it time and time again with people and you made that choice. I'm super pissed at you. But like it happens to people for lots of reasons. Like when I did my I collected things for the homeless and went downtown and passed them out. I talked to the people as I was giving them their things that I collected for them, you know what I'm saying? And hearing how they got hooked on drugs, it's like, yeah, it could happen to anybody. Hey, my bad, my uncle puts on the exact same face when he gets high, which is basically 99% of the time. Right. Yeah, the first guy I talked to, he came home and caught his wife cheating on him. And he got real depressed and turned to drugs. Some people commit suicide. Some people turn to violence. Some people turn to drugs. And some people go about it a different way. The other guy, he got hooked on pain meds. He got hurt at work, got hooked on pain meds, and then they all of a sudden said, okay, no more pain meds for you. And he said, uh, so he turned to heroin. It could happen. What did you decide on your sin of the day? I decided Joe Milano, Game of Spades, wild card. Clone of bond number 9, Lafayette Street. I have a chronic skin disease, and before the medical advancements that were made, all they could do was throw painkillers at me, right? And that's one reason, even after my procedures, like they said, fill this prescription, and for the first 3 days, take these around the clock. I would for the first day, and then I just dealt with the pain because I did not want to become addicted. And that is what they do. They throw pain meds at you. Like, I was in enough pain after my eye surgery. I took like 2 of the pain pills after. After that, it was just like a knife just being stabbed into my eye numerous times. And it's like, just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. For my shoulder surgery and this, where they moved my ulnar nerve. Painful. But I didn't take the pain meds. Wait, why did he get depressed after he was getting cheated on? He should have seen some stuff leading to that. Bro, when you're in love, you don't see stuff like that. You make every excuse in the world if you're in love with someone for things that they do. And here's one thing that happens in the world, man. Like, especially men who say they want that traditional relationship. The man is supposed to provide. That's the man's job, right? So he wants a stay-at-home wife, mother, whatever. Well, as expensive as shit is out here, it takes 2 salaries almost, unless you have a really good job. So what do you got to do? You got to work extra, 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 extra. So what happens? She wants attention. She's been home alone all day. She wants attention. And you come home, you've been busting your ass 70 hours a week. So what do you want to do? You think you want to then, let's go out, honey. Let's go on a date. Nah, you want to take a shower and sit the fuck down. So then she feels neglected because you're doing your part. So she finds that love from someone else. You're overworking yourself so much, you don't even realize what's going on. So you're not necessarily going to see the signs, especially if you're in love. You're going to say, no, no, no. Everyone's wrong. I love her. She would never do that. I'm back. Welcome back, brother. I've never smoked or done drugs, only drinking. Yeah, and I didn't even start drinking until I was like 20. Graham, what's good? Yo, what's up, Omar? How you doing, brother? What's up, Omar? Yeah, dog, one of my other uncles got on the pills. One day, unfortunately, one of them was laced. Now he's a shell of his former self. Facts. And I see people end up on the ventilator all the time at work. I have to take their life support away and let their kids come in and say bye one last time to mommy or daddy. It's tragic. I would smoke weed almost every day. Now I'm in the military, so I obviously can't. But when I get out, I don't think I'd go back. So expensive. And definitely, bro, find better things to spend your money on and your energy on, for sure. I'm wearing Goldfield Banks Silky Woods Elixir. I rocked Ombre Nomad yesterday. Hello, dude. Yo, what's up? Bozak. I'm going to try that DNA. Ombre when the fun's up. Hell yeah. Omar, have you gotten your nose on anything by Killian? Clone been on my cart for a minute. I need to order a 10 ml of something today. Something niche. I only smelled Black Phantom when I first got into fragrances. I want to go back and revisit it today. Yeah, I didn't like it when I first smelled Black Phantom. And once I revisited my 5 ml, I was like, it's actually not too bad. Now I was looking at a Black Phantom clone and Angel Share clone. Also Angel Share. Yes, sir. You need to make in like 120 a year to support a stay-at-home wife, mother, especially if you have kids. Facts. Back to Black clone too, but I was like, nah. I want to try Dance with the Devil by Killian and Dark Lord. That's heavy. I want to try all those fragrances. I'm going to Bloomingdale's today. Nice. I wish I had a Bloomingdale's around here. I don't care how neglected she feels. Any woman with morals wouldn't cheat. Same for men. So I'm guessing you're young, Scent Realm. I mean, yes, with morals, but at the same time, man, like if she feels like she loves you, she's not gonna feel that bad until she gets caught. Because I feel like this is the way it goes. Now I don't know, but this is just what I feel like. I feel like if you love someone but your needs aren't being met, you don't want to hurt their feelings by saying anything along the lines of, I don't love you anymore, I want to leave you, any of the above. And you still want that illusion, that security. So, and that's another thing. She might have been secure, right? She had a place to stay. He was working. Why would she be like, I'm done, I want to get a job, when she didn't have to until she got caught? Everyone is selfish to some degree. At the end of the day, man, like if you're all about a woman and you let her know that, you've lost 98% of the time. She gonna look for someone better than you because you've basically put her up on this pedestal and you're down here as a fan. Bro, celebrities don't sleep with fans. They sleep with other celebrities. So at the same time, you kind of have to be selfish because you can't really let a woman know that you think she's the best thing, because then she thinks, "Oh, I am, huh? I'm the best he could do. I can do better. If a woman cheats on me, I'm gonna crash out." And I mean, some people do, and that's what I'm saying though. Some turn to violence, some turn to drugs, some choose to take themselves out. You never really know until you're in that situation. You can't say what you would do until you're there. If I ever walked in and my old lady had some dude all up in her guts, bro, I'm hurting someone. I know that for a fact though. I know me. I come home from work and you're in my bed? Nope. Say goodnight. But it won't lead to that. Yeah, man, but you need attention. A relationship with no contact is useless. Essentially, cheating is so much more common because everything is so expensive nowadays. You can't live on one wage anymore. Right. That's what I'm saying, man. If a woman is comfortable where she is, and here's another thing that some people know and some people, you know, some people can't admit or won't admit. Um, I don't even remember what I was about to say now. Shit. Had something to do with what you were saying. Let's see. Yeah, and also if a woman understands that, they also understand that everyone is not a CEO. That's true too. But at the end of the day, for the most part, women want to date up. And I know here's the common thing that people say, like women want an asshole. Not necessarily. The fact of the matter is that the nice guy, typically they have ulterior motives. They're only nice because they're trying to clap cheeks, and the woman sees right through that. Now, me personally, I'm genuinely nice, right? But I'm not gonna be that nice guy. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'll let you know if I think you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna tell you you're a piece of shit. But women go for the asshole because they exhibit more of the desirable Machiavellian alpha male traits that they find attractive, that subconsciously in their mind they see as, if I had kids with this person, our kids stand a stronger chance of surviving because he is aggressive, he is a leader, he will survive. That's facts. If a woman holds herself to some standard you cannot afford, then you portrayed that person. No. Trying to think of how to answer that. So if a woman holds herself in some standard you cannot afford, then you portray that person. So sometimes guys will do what they have to do to get the attention of a woman because it's what they want. Men by nature are deductive problem solvers. So if you see that a woman wants this type of a man, even if you're really that type of a man or not, you're going to portray that to her. So people will, max out their credit cards and go into crazy debt to act like you're that kind of a man because this is what you wanted. So this is what you got. Problems and all. Have you smelled Mancera replica sailing day or bubble bath? I've not smelled sailing day, but bubble bath smells so damn good. Realistic bubble bath. Obviously, as a man, I cannot pull that off, but it smells like a woman in a bubble bath. Don't ask me how I know. But yes, that smells, for a woman, that would be a fire scent. Also, nowadays, it's just easier to cheat because of the internet and stuff. It takes 3 minutes to make a Tinder account before you had to meet up in person, so they take advantage of how easy it is now. And that, yeah, I know Mason Margiela, not Mancera. I know what you meant, brother. And that's the other thing, man. So it's hard for the average, and this is why I tell everybody, level up, get in the gym, get your money up, build yourself up, because women today have an overinflated ego. And I'm not talking shit. I'm not hating on women. I'm not bashing women. I love women. Okay? But for real, so many men sit there and glaze them on the internet. Baby, you're so beautiful. I would run your bathwater and cook you meals and go to work and give you massages and buy you stuff and this and that and the other. Even if the woman's hideously disfigured and morbidly obese and smells like a sack full of assholes, these men are on here like, oh my God, baby, love, love, love. Each picture, love, love, love. They think, well, I must be damn good looking. I'm sexy. And then the average guy tries to holler, stands no chance. So you have to be a top tier man to even do that. But like you said, once you have a problem in your relationship, boy, they go share that shit on social media. Here's Mr. Nice Guy or Mr. I know how the game goes. In the inbox, trying to holler, shooting a shot, when back in the day, he wouldn't be sending her a letter because, that's what you would have to do to even come close to what they're doing. Send you a letter, like, I might not get the LV loafers. Honestly, I think that's a good choice, brother. As long as you got a nice pair of shoes, you should be doing all right. Just a brand new, nice, clean pair of shoes. I still got to get a fragrance in the camera. How much is the camera? I need to learn how to edit on the computer, damn it. I only do all this shit on my phone. Damn, I missed half the chat. Bubble bath smells like soapy clean linen, and sailing day smells salty aquatic. Yeah, but in the long run, aren't you the one that is setting up himself to a failure? I mean, you are, but at the time, you're getting what you want. Sometimes it's all about that instant gratification. Some girl wasted my time. Shit got me tight thinking about it. I went to her mama crib a year later in a mask and shit, and got paid for some shit I gave her. But don't be putting that out there, brother. Don't be letting people know all that. Scared the fuck out of her mom, low key. Ain't meant to. I know how it goes though, bro. I smelled the two the other day at a store and really contemplated getting bubble bath, but like you said, too feminine. Yeah, but it smelled good on a woman. When I got my imagination clone, I thought it leaned more feminine. I mean, I don't know. I think imagination is fire. I rock the clone of it, no problem. More feminine than I thought it would. Probably buy a bubble bath to spray around the house. Smells so good. It does, for sure. Yeah, they get too glazed. That inflates the ego like a motherfucker. Absolutely. Might range from 400 to 500 for starters. Damn. I just want a camera because of my storage. Hey, welcome back. Imagination is not feminine. I mean, it could lean slightly feminine, but it's unisex. And as long as you're confident, you can pull it off, no problem. Then you're saying all freshies are feminine? No, not necessarily. Tea is not a masculine note. Clean. I don't know. It's not masculine. It's unisex. I like the DNA. I'm gonna wear it this summer for sure. But when I smelled the DNA, I thought it would be more masculine because OG got Ambroxan. I think imagination is in the middle ground, unisex. Yeah, I think it is, and I think as long as you're confident enough, you're gonna have no issues pulling that off. Oh shit. Maybe you got to be the man for it. I like unisex stuff. They're so diverse. Oh yeah, as long as it's not too heavy on white florals, I'm good. I'll rock that shit. I'm a confident son of a bitch right here, bro. Confident. I like hibiscus mahajad DNA. I think Diego might know something about that one. I could be tripping though. And that's for sure feminine leaning. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for the 13 likes. I just happened to look up. I enjoy Atomic Rose by Initio, but it leans feminine. Bro, I'm telling you, check out that signature Hafetti Black Rose. I don't think you'll be disappointed. $14 likes. Nice. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, definitely doing 2 live streams today. Start of the month, my watch hour started over. I hate seeing that down at like 0. I tend to lean to slightly more masculine unisex frags just to smell a bit more manly instead of too overly feminine. And that's true, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like what we've been saying though. Men like masculine scents. Like, yes. So you're more likely to get complimented by a man. Diego, yeah, facts. Always rose and oud. Saffron being there too. I'm telling y'all, signature Halfetti Black Rose. Give it a shot. You will not be disappointed. My fragrance adds to my manliness. Absolutely. I'm saying, man, level up. You could rock whatever the hell you want to rock, but level up. You know, get your muscles and size built up. Grow a beard. Put on that all beat your ass look with a smile. Hey, you're gonna be just fine. I mean, what's masculine? Generally, things either smell good or bad. Like when you smell a bouquet, you ain't like, that smells gay. Right. Y'all mess with Machino Toy Boy. I know King Fragrance does. That's his favorite. But y'all want a manly rose fragrance? And one hell of a nice ass bottle. This is like 3D. This is textured. Signature Halfetti Black Rose. That's a sexy bottle. Yes, it certainly is. Machino Toy Boy smells like tamarind to me. I get a lot of rose from my Versace pour home. I'm telling you, this is the one. And that's a metal plate on there. You know what? I'm going to go with a spray of this too. Two. Good shit. Looks like a bottle from a Vampire's collection. Still looks good though. Hey, this, I could see that. Definitely gothic. But this is dope. I was worried about getting something that leaned heavy on the rose until I got a sample of this. And as soon as I sprayed it, it's one of them ones. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. I'm buying that. Bro, Versace Arrow smells like Colgate toothpaste. So some people I think are more sensitive to certain notes. I never got Colgate toothpaste out of Versace Arrows. I'm not a fan of Arrows, but I never got Colgate toothpaste. I'll probably pick it up soon. I love rose frags. Hey, definitely. Tell George Grim G sent you. He ain't gonna give you a deal, but I just want to let him know. Hey, I'm telling people about his stuff. I know Zaharoff gets a lot of hate in Fragcom. They say he just gives his friends bottles and then they glaze it. He ain't gave me shit. And I'm still recommending it because it's good. I need me some oud. Azazel, if you like rose, smell MFK, L'Homme a la Rose. American Oxygen. Whoa, what's up? I forgot your name. You told me the other night. But what's up, brother? Oud gang. I'm going to say frag gang. Fragrance gang. That's going to be a hashtag I'm about to start. Yeah, buy clones as my bed freshener or whatever that is. Boy, what are we talking about? I use Mont Blanc Legend Spirit to spritz on my bed. I think y'all just gave me an idea for a video. Yep. It's man, buddy. That's right, damn it. Man over here. Oh, man. That Oud Ispahan sample, I left it on my bed. That's all I smell now on my pillow. I ain't your buddy, but wait, what's going on, y'all? No arguments. I will have to end the stream early, which I'm going to end soon because I got to get this work in. Yeah, we keep it all friends over here. Positive energy. Like my man Dedrick Hicks says. Positive energy, positive vibes only. Oud Ispahan sounds really nice. I've never tried it. Not your friend, pal. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? I've been looking at the clone for that. Y'all keep putting me up on game. Hello, you got the ref, Steve. What movie is that from? Oud Ispahan is a beautiful oud rose fragrance. Some people said it smelled like piss on Fragrantica, so I don't. Yeah, but you know Fragrantica, man, they be trolling. Like I used to just always go there for notes for my videos, and I'm like, that don't make any damn sense. There ain't no way that's in this fragrance. Nothing in here smells like any of that. And then I found out, yeah, people be bullshitting. The ref can get it too. How can a rose oud smell like piss? Nah, facts. Some reviews they just be saying shit. Absolutely, they want to hate just to hate, man. And that's the thing. You're gonna get that no matter what you do, man. If everything was perfect, you'd have some bitches complaining there was not a challenge. It was too easy. It was too perfect. I didn't have to think. Like, shut up. Just shut your mouth. Because if you had to think, then you would have complained about how you had to think. Just shut your mouth. Like, that's just how it goes, man. I hate Fragrantica. They be tweaking. Fragrantica is a bunch of trolls. Yeah, that's why Ross calls it Troll Grantica. Bunch of Discord mods. SpongeBob, EDT, #1 fragrance on there. And that's why you can't get that cheap piece of shit anymore. Like, I almost want to try to get it just just to make a funny video about it, but can't find it. I don't know. I like Fragrantica because of that. Everyone has a different opinion, and some are just dumb, but they're there. Well, I like using, like, if I agree with the notes, I'll post them as notes on my videos because of the visuals with the notes. Like, I like that part. Like other websites, they just list them, and it's like, well, that looks stupid. I could have typed that. Fragrantica gets majority of the notes wrong too. Yeah, bro, can't trust Fragrantica for shit. Fragrantica is where the smelly kids hang around to mess with us. Absolutely. I want to get that SpongeBob too. They discontinued it now. It's like 40 on eBay. Oh, well, that ain't too bad, but I mean, for a SpongeBob, the visual notes are nice and the way are they described. Yes, that's what I like about it. You should see the notes on Yassip and Empire. There's way more stuff in that fragrance that they don't want to list. Yeah, and my nose isn't developed enough. Like, I've tried to use the damn the aroma, the essential oils. I've tried to use these to train my nose to pick up notes, but I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. I don't know why. So I can't just smell something and be like, yeah, there's definitely ylang in there. I want the B movie cologne. I didn't know there was such a thing. Grim, you can't. If you say you can't. Bro, I've tried. Amateur nose. Absolutely. What do you mean, Diego? You're saying those are better than Fragrantica? Yeah. Yep. I wish I could smell something and pick up on notes like that, but I'm not that good. Know that there's more notes on certain fragrances, just that Fragrantica doesn't list them all. The reviews on JPG Pride Edition had me dying. What? I'm not even going to ask. Ylang smells banana, very custard like. I trained my nose by trying to guess who farted. I've grown to be able to distinguish. That's that's gross. Now I know this has ylang, so I'm gonna look for the banana. No Diddy. So banana custard. See, and I don't get banana custard. But this is also very concentrated too. But yeah, I don't get that from this. So I'm saying I don't even think I could train my nose. Then again, Bulgaria, when it comes to the privé line, they gatekeep the note. Yeah, they don't want other people to be able to try to dupe their good shit, and I could see that. What are you getting from it? I don't even know what that was. I have no idea what I just got from that. I didn't get no damn banana custard though. But then there's other things too. Like I know, so this is patchouli, and I know it can come off as like dirty, earthy. It can come off like some chocolate. So then after you have the oil, it depends on how you mix it or whatever the hell they do with it. Gotten quite good at distinguishing notes because my mom always had tons of scented candles. Damn, this is strong from here. Very spicy and earthy. Now I can get that from this patchouli. I definitely get that from there. That shit was potent, making my eyes water. Now vetiver. I know vetiver can come off like citrus. It can come off soapy. It can come off grassy and earthy. Once again, depends on how they harvest it and what they do with it. Hot or cold? What are you talking about? Ratoncito. I confuse patchouli with vetiver sometimes for whatever reason. They can both come off as earthy. I think vetiver is more like grassy, earthy. Yeah, this is funky. And then how do I know if this is vetiver? This, to me, this almost smells like what I hear oud. This almost smelled like some fecal shit. Vetiver comes off smoky or incense like. Yeah, I did not get that from that. But what if they mislabeled some shit? Think I dig patchouli more as a standalone scent. So yeah, if they mislabeled this shit, then I'm training my nose with the wrong shit. That's what I was hoping it would come off like in my Entree Noir Smoky. However, I love Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, but it was more grassy. I'm gonna smell one more. Hello, un ecuatoriano mas 2025. What's up? Yeah, can definitely pick up that this is grapefruit. Soy ratoncitos mi otra cuenta. So that's your other account. I kind of figured. 14 likes. I appreciate the extra like. Te gusta cuy. What is your number one fragrance? Shit. I can't pick a number one. I have so many that I love. I can't pick my all-time favorite. I will say, it might be Altair, Kajal Ican, Sexy Pancakes, or Carlisle, or Naxos, or God of Fire. Like, I just can't. There's so many that I like a lot. Or what's your favorite note? I can't pick a favorite note either. I love vanilla for sure. I love mango. I'm finding that I love plum, pineapple. I like grapefruit, but I know it's not in my favorite notes. What's good? Send the day to Shane, fan your flames. Yo, what's going on, Jason? I know I was actually about to end the live, but I will be doing another one tonight. New month, watch hours have started completely over. I got to try to hit the ground running. Scent of the day for me, Game of Spades wild card. Grim, you said you want to get into niche frags. You should sample Virtus Narcosis. It's a mango frag. Well, yeah, I got niche as well, but I guess not like the indie niche houses. I got, well, of course, Zaharoff is indie niche. City Rhythm is indie niche. Nitro Red Intensely, they're not going to sell me on that one. Yes, Encre Noir, very smoky. All right, y'all. I got to get this work in. So I'm going to hop off of here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the likes, all the engagement for sure. Definitely going to do a live again tonight because I got to start all over with the watch hours and all that. But I appreciate y'all. You have a great day. Check y'all later. Make sure you're always the best smelling person in the room, and y'all have a good one.